"I have beautiful belts made of leather and silk," said the Queen, holding up a lovely belt for Snow White to see. "It is beautiful," conceded Snow White. "Well, since you're such a nice old peddler woman, you may come in." So the wicked Queen entered the cottage and gave the beautiful belt to Snow White to try on. But when the girl put the belt around her waist, the Queen pulled the belt so tight, Snow White fell down in a faint as though dead. Cackling, the Queen departed. "Well, I've taken care of her," she laughed. When the dwarfs came home, they were distressed to see Snow White lying on the floor, lifeless. They removed the belt, and Snow White revived. "Now you see what happens when you let someone in," they cried. "Promise us, Snow White, never let anyone into the cottage ever again." "I promise," replied Snow White. Back at the palace, the Queen removed her disguise, put on her most beautiful gown, and went to her mirror. Imagine her fury when the mirror told her, "Snow White is still the fairest of them all." The dwarfs have revived her, and she lives. "This is intolerable," cried the Queen. "I will have to try again. And this time I shall succeed." "When the sun sets tomorrow, there will be no Snow White, and I shall again be the fairest of them all." The next morning, the Queen took a green apple and painted one side with red poison, then put it in a basket, disguised herself as a farmer's wife, and set off for the cottage. When she arrived, Snow White was washing the breakfast dishes. "Good morning, my dear," said the wicked Queen. "Let me in so I may show you my nice fresh apples." "No," replied Snow White, "I will not let you in." Well, then I'll pass one of my beautiful apples through the window so you may taste it, offered the Queen. No, thank you, replied Snow White. It might be poisoned,